Okay.
Yo.
You know what to do before anybody says anything. You know what to do, right?
Yes.
Turn it down some, bro.
Attention. This content may include explicit material. Viewer discretion is advised. The intention is not to offend, but to provide information. We are pushing the culture forward. Proceed only if you are comfortable with potentially sensitive topics, and especially tonight, probably a whole lot of cursing. With that being said, it's officially Friday, motherfuckers. What's up?
What's cracking, everybody? If y'all watching from YouTube, from Facebook, switch over to YouTube. That's what y'all need to be doing right now. For real. Yeah.
All of that. We are on the road to 10,000. Let's go.
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
And comment.
and hit the notification.
Like, subscribe like that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
That is shaft shaking at its best.
We can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
You can cut that music. What an intro.
The gyration of the shaft is a bit offensive.
What an intro.
Is that hip hop horny? That is hip hop horny.
I don't know why that. Oh, I know why. I got that shit on.
I'm gonna say you got the
I got it on play
screwed up version.
Yeah, chopped and screwed.
Shout out to Houston.
Sitting
I'll
on
fix
swangers.
But I want to say this real quick for the intro. You guys are dry as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. There was like dead air. Shit was dry. There was no excitement. There was no nothing. So what I'm gonna do is like right now, just give y'all like a mulligan.
Give us a mulligan.
You know what a mulligan is, right?
It's like a do-over.
Yeah.
Sensation.
So
Pretty sure we're gonna do the same shit.
run the music for about 10 seconds and then give these fuckers a mulligan.
Okay, so like, are we doing it over the shit or after the shit?
Figure it out.
All right, well, it's Friday, motherfuckers. What it do?
You can lower the music again. Okay, now go.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
Okay.
This the boy Swipe God, the engineer, the beatologist. Okay, I'm sitting here with the two hosts of the Unwrapped Podcast.
Okay.
And it's Friday, bitches.
Oh, damn.
We finna do what it do.
Oh, damn.
How y'all feeling?
Well, shit, she didn't even say nothing.
She ain't need to say nothing. I said everything.
God damn.
Damn right.
All right, I mean,
Shit. I'm a whole motherfucking celebrity. I don't gotta do shit.
Not the whole celebrity.
That's what happens.
Anyways. Run the music back here. Let me show y'all how this shit is done.
Show us how it's
Oh
done.
shit.
All right?
Yeah. I'm under your tutelage. Tutelage.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, there goes the goddamn pinky.
Hey.
You understand me?
You big deal me? You know what I mean? You smell me pimping? Hey, turn that shit off, bro. We don't need that shit. You already know what it is, man. This is Unwrapped, and we back at it like crack addicts, man. This is motherfucking Friday, boy. We in this shit to win this shit. And, by the way, we are the coldest motherfuckers in the city right now. I'm telling you this because I know this
Without a
shit.
doubt.
To this day.
We got so much shit going
I need to feel
on.
that shit in my nuts. You need to say that a little bit, put some more bass in your voice, nigga.
I said we the coldest motherfuckers in the goddamn city. Know this shit.
Yeah, there we go.
To this day.
To this day.
All right. You know what it is. Hey, before we get started, I'm gonna already tell you who I am. If you don't know already, I am the motherfucking impeccable, goddamn indistinguishable, the motherfucking ya digs.
You should've said
Heat
you
detector.
You bitch you. Just throw
Ya
that in.
bitch.
There you go.
You
Heat
just sit here,
detector
you
in
don't
the
know what I'm
building. To my
talking about.
motherfucking right, we got the illustrious, the impeccable, the honorable, the Naj Vino's in the building.
I am here.
You can go ahead and introduce that guy.
Well,
What? Introduce this motherfucker.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what to say. My bad.
And get out of his lap.
I'm
On
sorry.
top of that.
My bad.
What the fuck?
My bad. I can't be responsible for that. You know.
Come on, introduce the guy.
It's fucking Swipe God. He does beads.
He
He does beads. He raps and shit. You know what I'm saying?
beads and stuff and butt beads and things of that nature.
I'm just saying.
What's cracking? What's cracking, everybody?
Thank you. This Swipe God, the engineer, in the building.
Yeah, one, two.
Jesus. What the fuck?
Unwrap the podcast on y'all airwaves.
To this day.
So, as y'all see, we don't have a guest tonight because what we decided a while back is that once a month we're going to do a show where it's just us.
Yep.
And I think that that's something we need to do because we got shit to talk about.
We do.
We in the goddamn building.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little perturbed tonight.
You're perturbed?
Perturbed. That's a $5 word. Maybe $2.50. $2.50. Because you know how I feel about Swipe God being on camera.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is the next show we do, when he's not on camera, he's going to be doing some diva shit.
Well,
He got bit. He got bit by the Hollywood bug or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, if he would bite me, he could get a lot more screen time.
Come on, man. That
I'm
was
just saying.
unnecessary, inappropriate, and downright ugly.
I'm saying.
I don't know why. Plug your mic up. It's right down there. Okay, that's why I said plug it in. Yeah, I need to see. Like first for tonight, for the first time, we're streaming on Instagram. Not for the first time, but I don't
What's
count them
going on
days.
my Instagram,
we're running
people?
it back. We're running it back.
I don't.
We still would like y'all to switch to YouTube, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
if you're there
I don't count the Instagram days.
for shits and gigs,
But let me see. Well, it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how to check it.
Yeah. Well, shit.
We'll get it figured out.
It's an experiment.
It's in the works.
Yeah, we're working on it.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
Like a lot of
Yep,
shit. It's under
yep.
construction.
I can check and see if it's actually streaming or not right here.
Yep.
And while we're working on that,
Actually, it is streaming on Instagram live right now.
that's what it says.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So,
That what it say?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe your phone's gay.
Damn.
But first of all, can you talk to the people while I at
That
least
shit
check some shit?
Is bananas. So 8:30 every day we own the airways. I don't know if we said that yet today. So Tuesday we got the trust tree.
Word.
Friday is right now.
Word.
Unwrapping this bitch.
Word.
Saturday, whoop-de-whoop.
Word.
And then Sunday, check in.
Word.
Check in on motherfucking Sunday. That shit's important. And then back again, every week.
Word.
And then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. At this point, we do not have anything on, but we will. So,
What do you mean? Can you elaborate instead of just saying random ass shit?
I mean, but can I divulge the things that are in the works
Get to divulging.
presently?
Get to divulging.
Well, we got a couple of things in development.
Oh, wait. What do you mean by that?
That's what the fuck I'm saying. Are we divulging or are we not?
I need to know what you're saying.
Can we tell them about the digs and,
Your digs. Wait a minute. Did you just use your digs as a
It
word?
is. It's the extra special you digs.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I don't know if it's appropriate right now.
Maybe not. Maybe next week?
I don't know. Give it a minute.
Listen.
Give it a minute because we are still marinating in a whole bunch of shit right now.
Listen, can y'all see me? You see icon? Hello? CO shit? You see that?
You should probably look at the camera.
Okay, listen. We got some shit that's so motherfucking pristine.
Fucking tell them.
I don't even think we should.
No, don't do it.
Nah, I'm talking about we got some shit. We got some shit, okay? This shit right here, nigga.
Her?
I'm telling you.
Right, her?
Okay?
We done got you. The shit is so exciting. It got you saying her.
Man, it's gonna blow your shit
What's
back.
going on with that dude over there?
It's gonna blow your shit
What the hell
back.
is going on with that dude? What the hell is going on with that dude?
I don't know.
What the hell's going on with that dude?
Shit's going awry.
Hey,
Shit's going awry.
it's the chronic. Don't even worry about it.
It's the chronic.
For
Who even
sure.
You know you old school when he says chronic. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody use that
Or
shit.
reefer.
Reefer.
That's my favorite.
Ganja. Yeah, so we got a lot of things going on. Shout out to everybody watching or that will watch later on.
Yes.
Thank you very much for tuning in. And real quick, like,
give us some money.
I'm gonna, tell you guys something. And if you could look right over Swipe God's head, you'll see that right there. And you know what that means. Don't be like that guy. Like and subscribe to the channel.
And also, if you don't give us money, that's gonna force them to have to shaft thrust to support us.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. It's pretty simple.
What the fuck?
Go to YouTube.
Help us.
www.youtube.com.
Do you really want Heat to do that?
/@unwrap.
I don't know if he moisturizes his elbows. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
moisturize a goddamn thing.
So we definitely don't want him to do that.
The moisturizing.
Okay, well.
There you go. You made me say it.
All right.
I didn't want to.
My bad.
I'm not in that frame of mind.
No, we're not doing that.
Like that. Also, hit that Cash App. Hit us
money,
up.
please.
We got some amazing shit happening, and it's in the works.
Yes.
Sensational.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
No, I mean, I don't know why I
y'all
looked at
sound
my
like
watch.
I want to get it off y'all chest.
We do.
No.
I feel like
We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about.
I feel like
first.
we should maybe wait. Maybe a month.
Let's see.
You know,
Swipe God, how are you here and there at the same goddamn time?
that's the type of wonderful shit he does.
You know what I'm saying? What is it?
I'm at where I'm at, and I be where I be. I can't be where everybody need me to be, because if I do, I'll be confused.
God damn! Wait! What are you, Bishop Don Juan? Say that shit one more again, because I don't. Go ahead.
I'm at where I'm at, and I be where I be. I can't be everywhere you want me to be, because if I do, I'll be confused.
Well, goddamn, that was a mouthful.
So
already.
that did not make me not want to touch him everywhere.
Anyways, Can you please, for the love of Joe, please don't do that tonight, please.
Okay.
We're having a kind of decent show right now so far.
Yeah.
And the last thing we need.
We're already
is
in the
for
middle of it though. So.
Any type of pornographic talk about you and said Swipe God. Yeah, that's a no-go. Okay? That's a no-go.
That's not what he said.
So let's talk about something real quick.
Okay.
I want to get your take on. By the way, you see it says Fung Fu Kenny. That was I meant to do that. Okay. Fung Fu Kenny. What do you think about Kung Fu Kenny being the Super Bowl guy and not Lil Wayne?
Sensational.
I mean, I want to hear what everybody else got to say.
Ain't nobody worried, man. I want to hear what you got to say.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because
you had a whole lot of shit to say earlier, and all of a sudden you ain't got shit to say.
No, because I be feeling some type of way, because anything that has to do with who everybody think I'm just gonna automatically be on the nigga side. But like sometimes,
who's who?
Jay-Z. Yeah. Sometimes the shit just makes fucking sense, and I don't necessarily think that
Can
it
we
should
back
be.
up for a second, because I need to delve deeper into why you want some type of sexual relationship with Hov, with Jay-Z, by the way. First of all, Beyonce will beat your ass. That's number one.
All right, so here, hey.
Secondly, I just need to know what it is that you have with this dude.
Square that all off. Check this out.
Okay.
First and foremost,
don't look at me. Look at the camera.
We're not going to create any type of violent situation between me and Beyonce. Okay.
Who put you in the middle? Is what I want to know.
I don't want that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. And then I don't want any sexual relationship with anyone, but all that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on right now.
I asked you very nicely not to do that.
I ain't even touch him. I did like that. I bashed through the ambiance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So again, I'm going to ask you.
Is you gonna let me answer the motherfucking question?
But I need to know what the fuck it is you got going on. Hold on. What is this guy saying? Off topic. Pam Grier, Foxy Brown, or Bernadette says the daughter of good times, who is more beautiful. Definitely easy, Bernadette.
I mean, those are different levels of women. Like,
shout out to Angel Hole.
Yeah.
Is that Hole?
I don't know.
Angel Hole? What does that mean?
Ma'am or sir, you already know how our minds are, so help us. What's going on here?
Angel Hole?
Is it really?
I've always been a Pam Grier fan.
I can't hold this shit in.
I'm saying Angel Hole. Is that a real person?
That's what we gonna do. Okay, keep that to yourself.
Angel Hole.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure.
Shout out to Angel Hole.
Yeah.
Camera's right there, though.
I think I found
Stop
a new
looking up.
I found a new name for it.
Jesus.
Angel Hole.
Angel Hole. Don't do that.
Have mercy. Anyway, Super Bowl. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Like, I don't think it should be looked at as a slight.
First of all,
to
you
Lil
didn't
Wayne.
answer the question about you and Jay-Z.
That's a long fucking story. Let's not even go there.
Well, I need to know before you start giving context and anything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm a fan.
Fuck it, forget about it.
I mean,
Fuck it,
I know you don't want to hear, so I don't even know how the fuck you would
like,
ask me.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a business fucking decision. It's not a slight to him. You know what I'm saying? That's just who would
Are you talking
generate more
about your
money.
love for
The motherfucking Super Bowl is the question that you asked that I'm trying to answer.
Your fascination or infatuation with Jay-Z.
Christ on a cracker. Look, listen.
Christ on a cracker. Huh. That's interesting.
That's a fucking conversation for another fucking day, okay?
All right, gotcha.
Damn.
Gotcha.
It's
Roger
just
that.
it's business sense, you know?
Okay.
I think the when if they put together a presentation to say this is what it would look like if it was them and this is what it would look like if it was them.
But it's Lil Wayne City.
I get that, but
It's Lil Wayne City.
do you think the white power structure gives a fuck?
I mean, that's not the
Apparently
question.
they don't.
No, that is the question because that's how these decisions are made. I mean, of course
Jay-Z
it's put
didn't make that
together.
decision.
It's put together, but it's also presented to other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So okay, these are the four that I think make sense. This is what this one looks like. This is what blah 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 blah.
Who do you think was in that list?
I don't know.
You think Drake was in that list?
Who the
hell
fuck
no.
that?
No.
You know, I don't really know what the fuck going on with that shit.
That was a lie too. He wasn't offered no Super Bowl.
He's
I don't
never
think
been
that'd be
offered a
smart
Super
though
Bowl.
right now.
It wouldn't be since they not like us.
It's now the new We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You. That was a good analogy you made because
Yeah.
any sports team can use that.
Anything. It's every fucking where. And my thing is, if people who are not necessarily engulfed in the culture, they're out of touch with the culture, and all they're looking at is potential receipts, we need to consider what you're doing right
What's
now.
this we shit?
Well, anybody that's having the conversation is
Okay.
in the we group.
Okay.
So we would need to consider, okay, what have you done for the culture to
What
make
the fuck you mean? What is it? You talking
No,
about
no,
what
no.
Lil Wayne has done?
Shut the fuck up. Just listen to what I'm saying. You got to listen.
Lil Wayne?
Listen to the whole explanation.
Poochie?
The fucking package is put
Weezy?
together. The package is put
You don't even
together.
sound right saying
No,
it like
he does
that.
not. He does not. The package is put together to say
It's
what have
Tucci.
you done for hip hop to make you even relevant, but then also what are you doing right now and
He's
how.
about to drop the Carter 3. He said it was done.
Can I-
or is it Carter 2?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Carter 6.
Hey,
Whatever.
Can I talk to you?
Whatever.
If this nigga cut me off one more time, I'm gonna need you to get
Who
up
you
so I
pointing
can
at?
get
You talking
your
about the
chair,
nigga over there in the
And
chair?
I'm gonna hit this nigga with the chair, okay? And then when I'm done hitting it with the chair, I'm gonna put it back down. You just gonna sit down, and ain't nobody gonna even notice what happened, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's an interesting little fucking fable of a story you just concocted in your
So
head.
stop fucking cutting me off and let me finish say what the fuck I gotta say. Then
Yeah,
you
I
can-
mean, spit it out already. That's what she said.
the fuck, yeah, she might.
That's what he said.
No, not probably not. God damn it. So, yeah. So all those things need to be factored in.
Like what?
The point I'm trying to make is
What needs to be factored in?
who are you and why are we even talking about you?
Tucci.
What have you done?
Why wouldn't you
lately?
talk about Lil Wayne?
I'm not saying that you wouldn't, motherfucker. I'm saying this is how it's put
What has he
together.
done lately? He's dropping the Carter 6. What else?
I don't know, cause you got the answer. Sway.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I don't know shit.
As you're
Don't
saying,
ask me
because
shit.
what you laid out.
No,
were questions.
You won't let me finish my motherfucking
But
thought.
no, tell me
it's
something.
not even a complete thought.
What you said were questions, right?
No, it was
Who are you?
hypothetical.
Who are you?
It's a
That's a question.
hypothetical scenario put together for the review of said people who would be reviewing
You
it.
should have said that in the beginning. All right, so hypothetical situation for the people for the what now? Come on, we don't need dead air. So, how does that work in that conversation, though? Help me understand. You know I'm slow. Help me understand. What the fuck is going on here? Like,
We can do this the easy way, or we
Talk
can
to
do
him.
it the hard way.
come on now. Help me out.
Like I was motherfucking saying,
Okay.
all of this shit
Your vibe is off.
needs to be factored
You got
together
bad mojo today.
and then put into packages and presented.
What package?
Stop fucking playing with me, okay?
No, I'm saying
Because
though,
your ass gonna be tasting the motherfucking glasses real soon.
so the threats the threats mean nothing to me. So okay, so by package, I mean, I'm helping the audience understand.
Ain't nobody on watching this shit that goddamn slow. If they can click on the motherfucking link to start watching the shit, they can understand
I've
what the
seen
fuck I just
toddlers
said.
click on links.
Hey,
Okay, so
I'm gonna tell you about a motherfucking toddler with capabilities,
we're not talking about that.
but we not going there right now.
So, why do you think Lil Wayne wasn't picked? It's his city.
I don't think that matters.
Why didn't Hove do it? Why didn't Hove do it?
I don't think it really was 100% Hove.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because I don't believe that
He's a billionaire.
But I don't believe that he's the one
He
that
runs the NFL.
has the final yes.
Why doesn't he? He did it for Dr. Dre and everybody that Dr. Dre wanted.
They probably agreed on that shit. It's different.
No, he did.
It's very different.
Why couldn't Kendrick and Lil Wayne share the fucking Super Bowl?
I
First
wasn't
of all-
involved in that conversation.
First of all, you can't put them two on the same stage.
Why not?
Why not?
How?
You
How?
can.
How?
Mona Lisa, they got
How?
How?
But how couldn't you? Like, what's your argument to say
They
they
already
couldn't?
got they right.
First
they
of
got a song
all,
together.
let's just look at the aesthetic. Wayne's gonna come out there wearing some furry ass UGG boots and some other shit that just does not match what Kung Fu Kenny's gonna
That
be wearing.
wouldn't be the first time that some weird
Hey,
shit
what you
happened.
think? What you think Kendrick gonna come out there with?
He's gonna come out there with that platinum fucking crown thing of thorns with the diamonds and shit, and probably a hoodie. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's his prerogative. Shit.
A red one too on top of that, blood.
I think they could work it out.
That's all I'm saying, because like they make it too much, too
On
big of
Bopton, that's what he's
too
gonna
big
come
of
out
it
wearing.
of a deal.
Yeah,
out
I
of
just
it.
think it's stupid. I mean, who cares? I mean, it's as long as it's hip hop and it's a person that that's respectable and I think has a
You're
decent
making my
footprint.
cigar taste funny.
Let me see, a decent footprint on the culture. I mean, fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you feel like Kung Fu Kenny was a good choice?
He wasn't a bad choice.
Outside of Wayne,
Yeah.
Why are you grabbing the mic, bro?
I was straightening it up, bro.
Why is it crooked?
I don't know. Motherfucker keep fucking turning down.
Maybe you should get better shit up in here. How about that?
Oh man, I should. And
Hit that
I'm
Cash App, y'all.
I'm gonna
So
start.
we can get better shit.
We can get
And
better
trust
shit.
and believe. I'm gonna start with a co-host and an engineer. I'm gonna start right there.
You can't unwrap a motherfucking thing without me, first of all.
That's not true. That's not true.
That was cold.
And second of all,
No, first, no one asked you.
when it was your platform, what the fuck was you doing with it before I came in this bitch?
Wow.
God damn.
Wow.
Sparkles and
Drug
glitter.
dealers.
Sparkles
Wow.
and glitter. God damn it.
She's got her foot on
What
it.
the
When
fuck?
Naj Vino came in this
back.
bitch, that what happened.
All right, you right. I'm gonna pull a cam right now.
You should. Now anyway, motherfuckers that are watching, y'all comment and tell us what y'all think about the Super Bowl choice. I mean, do you think it was a total fucking slight? Do you think nobody should really give a fuck as long as it's hip hop? Who
We
cares?
just lost 10 people on Rumble just from me sitting back.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Put your kneecap in the camera. They'll come back. So yeah, like I mean, how do you feel? I mean, you know, it's all of our culture. I guess we have the right to have this conversation. What y'all think? Then who the fuck do you think would be the most like if they had made this choice, niggas would be just rioting, burning shit in the streets. Like everybody, what y'all think? What do you think would just be the most awful shit in the world? Like,
Don't say y'all because I'm not in this conversation.
well, there's more
No,
people than you, so
Who would be the worst choice?
yeah.
Lil Wayne.
No, I was gonna say Kodak Black, but but no, I actually fuck with Kodak Black, so I would Birdman would be a
Rich
bad
Homie
choice.
Quan would be a really bad choice.
Well, damn. He sits back
You
and
just
says he's
couldn't
gonna
help
be
yourself.
quiet, and then he comes back with the most just ignorant, off-putting shit.
Well, I'm just saying.
Macklemore.
Macklemore would be a
Damn.
bad choice.
Damn. You know what? Since we're talking about this, so we have this hologram shit, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if we talked about this on a previous show.
Sounds
but
boring. Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Can y'all just tell me, what do you think about this hologram shit? Do you feel like if there's a situation where eventually we're gonna be able to have whole concerts with celebrities that passed away, like, would you go?
No.
No.
For what?
I don't know.
I can just go on YouTube and watch their old videos.
But do you think that's gonna be a thing?
I know it's going to be a thing. All of that shit's going to be a thing. They already actually tried to do that because this was a point in time where Chief Keef was not welcomed in the city, and they did a whole show via hologram.
But
he
he's
was
alive,
he's in
though.
LA. But I'm just saying, don't nobody want to see that.
No, that's weird. So when somebody did it, I don't know if that was Coachella, whatever that was.
And
when they
besides
did
that,
it
how are you
for
going to
Tupac.
get real crowd response and real crowd interaction if it's a hologram?
I don't know.
And the hologram is going to have to be pre-recorded, pre-programmed, pre-whatever. And how are you going to get audience participation? You know, because that's one of the main things when doing.
Everybody say, "Oh,
you know,
where my ladies at?"
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, they do that. Okay, but when it happens, because you know what's happening, do you think people are going to respond to it well?
No. I think maybe the newer generation, you know, the younger generation will, because they all live online.
Will.
But as far as like, you know, old heads like y'all, I don't think y'all will like it too much. Yeah. But us young motherfuckers,
well, you should be 26 by now.
Yeah, I'm 27. Actually, I'll be 27 April. So
no, so you cross the threshold. Older than 25 is
no. Don't do that. I said 27 months.
27 months
before I 27 months before I reach 27.
We old heads, you must be in your midlife crisis then, huh?
That nigga was.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Can we get back on topic?
I keep telling you.
Now I don't think. I mean, people are gonna. There's an ass for every seat. We know that, right? From doing the show, from all of the podcasts that are out there, all the different things that are out there. We know that there's an ass for every seat. So there are going to be people who love it, and there are going to be people who absolutely hate it, and then there's going to be people in the middle going, I don't know, I can't, I don't care. They're going to be very indifferent about it.
I could eat.
But,
absolutely.
You know, I mean, I'm not dying to see Tupac as a fucking hologram. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dying to see
not at all.
Anybody that has passed away. I don't believe that it would be. I don't believe it would be the same. But then we're getting in such a gray area right now with AI and everything that people are being fooled right now, and they don't even realize that it's all computer generated. So there's going to be a point in time, I think, where everybody is going to probably, instead of being themselves, because motherfuckers is already doing it online, they're portraying and being someone else online, and it's going to get to a point where we're all going to be fucking avatars and doing shit, and you know.
Didn't you say somebody had used an AI voice and called someone? Something about there was an emergency, they were in danger or something?
They had been kidnapped, and they wanted a ransom, and they used their voice and almost pulled it off.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, almost pulled it off.
That is crazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
But this is the world we're living in.
Yeah.
But how does that
like some hackers gonna get a hold of that AI and shit? And
they already
everything.
have.
Yeah.
They already have.
Cancel Christmas around this bitch.
I mean, well, people need to wisen up. But let's get back on the old Super Bowl thing.
Yeah.
Because that's like a real topic right now. Everybody's fucking bitching about. Lil Wayne's online talking about this shit. We ain't heard from Kung Fu Kenny except for that goddamn drop. What about that drop though? When the party dies? When the party's dead or whatever the fucking name. Have you heard that shit?
No.
Ooh, I should pull it up.
You should. Let's go.
I'm gonna pull that motherfucker up.
But while you pull it up, you didn't say your opinion on the Super Bowl shit. What the fuck do you?
My
think?
opinion?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I mean, shit. I think Kung Fu Kenny is a great fucking choice. I think that people are gonna lose their minds because they're obviously obsessed with that song. I think he may have something in store as far as like another drop before the Super Bowl. He may fuck around and do something.
I don't think
on
he's
the
gonna do the song
Super
during
Bowl.
it. He's that type of motherfucker that just wouldn't do it because he got some other shit going on.
Well,
The new that.
The Gemini.
There you go.
Well, all I know is it was a great choice. How about that?
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I mean, and then honestly, I really don't give a fuck either way because I mean, it is what it is. Motherfucker gonna watch it regardless, whoever it is.
Let me see if I can pull this up.
That shit gonna be up as hell regardless.
Sensational.
Uh-oh. He ain't bringing nobody but people from Compton or California. He ain't gonna bring nobody from the East Coast. He ain't
Can
gonna
y'all
bring
talk
no
while I do
collab.
this
He
real
ain't not
quick?
gonna collab with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, maybe he will. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, him watching him perform, yeah. I mean, but I feel like he knows Wayne hometown. So even if Wayne wasn't selected, I think he should bring him out.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah. I mean, they got some time to put it together.
I've heard he's just going solo.
And then I mean I don't maybe I'm old and that's why I feel this way, but I just feel like it's when it's hip hop centered, it's a great look for the culture.
Hey, but them cats in New Orleans, they mad. Hurricane, Queers, and all them other they mad, Joe. They wanted Lil Wayne. Birdman, they all wanted Lil Wayne.
I bet they did.
They was all calling out Jay-Z. I'm like, man, he made that decision.
Man.
It wasn't him by himself
what
made
I'm
that
doing right
decision.
now.
Have we ever had the Super Bowl here?
Hell,
Don't nobody want to see the Super Bowl in college.
No, because it's cold here.
Stop playing.
Super Bowls are usually in domes or warm weather places.
I wonder what that would look like. Like motherfuckers
In January,
always,
February,
yeah.
minus 2 degrees, windshield, rain, all type of shit.
So whatever cold weather team is in the mix, I'm pretty sure they would win.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Hold on.
It happens. I mean, but like I said, I think it's a great look for the culture either way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like also people don't have shit else to do but argue about whatever there is to argue about, because that's what the fuck people do. No matter what would have been said or what choice would have been made, motherfucker would have had something to say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounded like shit. All right, we'll get that figured out another time. But
Yeah.
figure that shit out another time.
And then also,
But it was a crazy drop.
yeah. Those of you that are watching that have heard the drop, what is your opinion on the drop? The person that we was talking to with their comment, did they ever respond back? Angel?
What comment?
I don't know. They had commented and then I don't want to leave nobody hanging.
Well, first of all, we're all fucked up right now because you tried to take over the show and you're trying to pull this thing like somebody, I'm not gonna say their name, but you know what I'm saying? It's not appreciated.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
It's like, but let's get back on. Get back.
I was asking about the comment.
Oh, okay. So, what was your question?
Because they had asked about the choice for the ladies.
Pam Grier. Boom. There it is.
I don't disagree.
And I'll take the old ass Pam Grier too.
Take any Pam Grier. Don't matter.
Yeah, I'm about to say, well, I didn't know that was that shit. I mean, do we want to get that deep? Like what?
Pause, man.
What?
Damn.
Which
No
version,
Diddy that shit.
Which version of each of them we would prefer? I mean,
Hey, go in the comments right now. Who would you prefer to boink, Pam Grier or what you mean? What the fuck?
Boink.
Boink. What am I supposed to say?
Pam Grier or Dolly Parton?
Pam Grier or Dolly Parton?
Damn.
Okay, say that shit.
In 1981.
No,
Both.
76, Dolly Parton.
1976, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
When the fuck did 9 to 5 come out? Because I'm going
85.
I'm going 9 to 6. Goddamn. Straight up.
Well, first of all, you'd bang Dolly Parton?
Yes, I would.
1986, Dolly Parton.
Hell yeah.
I think everybody in here.
I'm going
would.
face deep in that
First
shit.
of all,
Straight up.
you know my stance on it, so we're not even gonna talk about.
I'd like
me,
to try all type of stances on it. Absolutely. Sure.
When Dolly Parton, when you hear this, you'll have to excuse my co-host. She knows not what she speaks of.
I'm sorry. You're right. My bad. I ain't get my
If you ain't out there trying to break Dolly Parton's hips, you ain't really about that life. You ain't about that life. If you're not trying to put Dolly Parton in traction, you are not about that life. Okay?
After you
100%.
I'm going straight to Dollywood.
If you are not trying to disrupt her stomach, you are not about that life.
Disrupt her stomach is fucking
if you're
insane.
if you're not trying to push her fucking kidneys and goddamn intestine around, you're not about that life.
Okay. Well, after you getting in Dolly's good graces, Diddy, would you be mad if I showed up at Dollywood and just started yelling at security? I know heat detector.
I mean, I'd say bring her on in because first of all she'd be half dead in a wheelchair, and I'd be like, yo, have at it. I mean, there's not much left, but you have at it.
Just be skipping through that bitch having the time.
Why is
of my
he on
life.
his phone? Why is he on his phone?
I've got 17 cotton candies and all
No,
type
I'm
of shit.
just looking because, like, you know,
What, pictures of
today is
Dolly
the
Parton?
anniversary of Tupac death.
Holy shit! It's September 13th. Look at
Friday
that.
the 13th.
Oh. Do y'all? How y'all feel? Is that a thing to y'all? Like, this is the first year My,
I'm not really superstitious, so
I am, and this is the first year that I didn't
Candyman?
think about. Oh my god!
how is that like you're superstitious, but that's not even a superstition.
I don't.
Candyman.
I don't.
That's 3.
What do you mean? What about Candyman?
That's 5.
How many times? What is it? There a thing you're supposed to say Candyman so many times? Do you know?
Woo.
Beetlejuice too.
When I go pick up my Prozac, it's gonna be because of that. Cause man, I don't know what it is. You know
About
what I'm
who?
saying?
Candyman?
Sure. But like I've come so far on the scary movie side. Like I used to be the scariest motherfucker around. But
You
that
still
shit,
are.
And you know what? I do watch it from time to time.
You watch Candyman?
I do.
So see, I've already said Candyman like 8,000 times. You're not scared.
It's okay.
But if
Yes.
he walked in here, what would you do?
No, because in the back of my head, I'm serious. In the back of my head, I always think, man, it's the minute you say, man, that shit ain't real, that motherfucker will just pop up. So I just
And
wanted
then
to-
what?
I don't know.
You don't know how to fight all of a sudden?
Who finna fight a nigga with 2 hooks? He ain't got nothing to lose. He dead as fuck.
First of all, if you're scared of a motherfucker with 2 hooks, he can't even grab you.
Right.
Okay.
He don't need
Once
to
he
grab me.
swing-
He can go straight through me with them shits.
Something wrong with you. Hit that like and subscribe, and if you're watching on Rumble, please hit that follow.
That
we
nigga-
got a whole lot of stuff in store, man. We got so many things in store for this channel, and all the different podcasts that we have. We also will, and we own 830.
We do.
We don't own it completely, like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
But we are about to own 830. So
And seeing
you know what I'm
how they
saying?
just said he who shan't be named several times, hopefully we'll be here tomorrow for 8:30. I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't know. I ain't saying it.
Candyman?
Oh, you know what? Maybe it don't matter for me because I ain't
Hey,
saying
see that shit up there in the corner? Subscribe. Don't be like that guy. Do not be like that
You know what?
guy.
Maybe he wouldn't come because of that. Because he'd be like, I don't want no parts of that shit.
Do not be like that guy. Subscribe to the channel.
The fuck they got going on over there? I'm gonna let them niggas live. They out here wild as hell.
Who?
He who shan't be named.
Who is he who shan't be named?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
He's part of them.
Who's them?
They.
Can you not speak in codes and like tell me what you're talking about?
I'm saying okay, everybody.
Who's
you know,
supposed to be here tomorrow that can't be named? If they can't be named, why in the fuck are they gonna be here?
I don't know. I'm not saying it. I don't give a fuck. We could do subtitles. No, I'm not typing or writing that shit either. I think that's the same thing. Nope.
That's supposed to be here tomorrow? In studio?
I'm not falling for that shit.
No, I'm asking.
The person who you had said several times,
Candyman?
sure. I refer to him as he who shan't be named because I'm not saying that name at all.
But how? First of all, Candyman is a fictional fucking character.
Allegedly.
All right, whatever. Can we move on?
All I'm
'Cause
saying is this. Hear me out. I don't know if it's real or not, and I don't give a fuck. But the point is, I don't want to see you protruded by the hook, and then, you know what I'm saying?
that ain't gonna happen. I'll kick Candyman's motherfucking ass.
I really hope you do, because I don't want no parts of him. I hope when he
come
try to
down
get through
here
you
now,
to get over
he
here.
gonna be in some motherfucking trouble.
Good.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
So
What are you
y'all
talking
fucking him
about?
up. I'm over here in the
Can
corner
we get
crying.
back on track?
Yeah,
This
That's
ain't,
cool.
this ain't
Alright.
the Candyman, Candyland show. Come on now.
I feel like we're protected. But back to them, they, those. When some shit go down and you don't know who to blame for it. So like, let's say we talk about like the price of something, the price of gas. Well, who the fuck made the price of gas go up? They did.
Who in the fuck is they?
That is the question. Who is they? Them?
I hate when people use those kinds of words, like, because I hear Swipe God all the time talking about the Bears, and he says
That's separate.
we
We
made a touchdown. No,
us,
y'all,
them.
you didn't do a damn thing.
We did.
No, you didn't.
If you were born in a city, and
I don't give a fuck what
and you
city you're
live there,
in.
you're part of them, whoever they are.
I don't care what city
So
you're in.
if you're in Chicago,
You don't
you're
own any stock in the
Blackhawks,
team.
the Bulls, the Bears.
You're not in the
Schaumburg
sky
motherfucking
box.
Flyers. And
There is
whoever
no-
fuck else.
There
The
is
79th
no.
Street GDs, if they got a team, that's us.
Wow.
Whatever.
79th Street, GD.
Chicago and nothing.
Fuck. Why in the fuck would you put us and say that and then put
I'm
like?
just letting you know. If them niggas start a sports team, on Tuesdays when they play, that's us.
That's crazy. We do not condone or you know what I'm saying. Affiliate
If they're playing recreational
said-
sports, we do.
things that she's talking about. I have no fucking clue what
I'm
she's
just saying,
talking about.
if you live in wherever the fuck.
That's just how it is, bro.
Oh,
That's how it is in
and
Chicago.
if you were born here,
either you're not
and
a
raised
Bears
here,
fan or you're a diehard Bears fan.
right? And if you were born here and
I'm
raised
not even
here,
talking about the fucking Bears.
it doesn't matter.
I don't care about the
when you said
Bears.
when-
I'm talking about the fact that you say us.
That's
or
what the fuck we
just-
talking about.
We just scored a touchdown.
And then when
no,
they
the
say
fuck you didn't.
when they say
you
we
didn't.
when they say we hate them and as it pertains to football, who the fuck they talking about?
The other team.
Which one?
See,
Okay.
see, you guys don't
Motherfucking
even
Packers,
make sense to
goddammit.
yourselves.
If you are a Bear, if you're from here
Oh.
and they say
yeah.
we hate them as it pertains to football, who the fuck we talking about? Everybody
Shit,
knows.
That
Yeah, you know what? It
that
could be a
mean-
lot of motherfuckers
yeah,
though. But
yeah.
the main one, the main niggas is them.
oh,
That's,
yeah,
that's just how it
Packers.
is. And he doesn't
All right,
agree,
but if
just
you're-
like
if
he
you're-
doesn't speak in movies. So what the
I
fuck do
don't
you want me
speak
to
in.
do?
I don't speak in movies.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with you a lot of times. I don't know.
Whatever. If you're watching on Rumble, hit that follow, man. We would really appreciate it. If you're watching on Facebook, get your ass over
Cross
to
the goddamn street.
YouTube. Because if you're not, and then you don't, you know what you are? Huh? You know what you are? You're that guy.
Ah!
You're that guy.
Look at
and
him.
don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
I don't know.
Don't.
That's the slow mo. That shit is crazy.
I'm just saying.
You think anybody had
Subscribe.
to talk him into doing that shit?
No, he talked himself into doing that shit.
Like, what was his morning like?
His
Like,
morning was like, he put that motherfucker on. He's like, oh, no, dog. This shit baggy as hell. Oh, man, no, dog. And then somebody was like, no. He was just like, he looked down at his feet, took off a sock, rolled that motherfucker up,
fuck
threw
him
it
up
in
with
there.
this one.
I'll fuck their ass up. They don't call me Hammer for nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
almost killed my damn grandma.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He hammered that shit. He hammered his point
He did.
across. He hammered it to, what do you call it? Yeah. You already know.
How did you come up with the concept of that, though? Man? Like,
What's that?
that?
Oh, you want me to put it again?
No,
That?
no. Yeah, that.
Let's have a
It's
let's,
like,
let's dissect
you
what
was just
happened
going
here.
through the archives, like, oh shit.
Let's
he go,
dissect
oh,
what
MC
happened
Hammer
here.
video.
Yeah, like for real. Like what?
Let's,
Oh, MC Hammer
let's
video.
dissect
Hell
what
no.
happened.
Okay.
All right. First of all,
That one, he hit that
first
shit
of
on
all,
real.
let's be real clear.
If a motherfucker said something
his
to him, he was gonna beat their ass.
Look at his fucking face though.
'Cause
Like,
his face is like that because he means that shit.
he's like, oh, these bitches want something hammer
He's
straight
like,
up.
you ain't fucking with me. Watch
He
it.
had all that money shit. That nigga was
You
feeling
ain't
himself.
fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit. Don't be that guy.
Oh, do not.
Do not be that guy. Subscribe to the goddamn
not.
channel, man.
Okay, so you said so the thought process behind this situation.
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking of something funny, so I went to because I always thought this shit was hilarious, and I even when the video came out, the original video, Pumps in the Bump. Shout out to Hammer, man, but you fucked up when you did that. And I just thought it was because I always every time I see that video, I think it's hilarious. Like, really, dude. And he's got like gloves on, and he's got like combat boots on. Like, yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
grip.
that's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
And why didn't anybody stop him on the set and was like, bro?
I mean, what are you,
You know
gonna do
what
with
I'm
that?
saying?
Like,
bro.
what are you gonna do with that?
Well, it's Hammer time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucking Hammer time. But I just thought it would be funny, and then I thought, oh, it would be even more funny if I put it in slow motion. And so I did, and it was even more funny than I thought it was going to be. That shit is hilarious.
It is, and his fucking facial expression.
Yeah,
is
look at it.
just-
He means the fuck out of that shit. He
That
mean-
shit is
he
money
means,
right there.
He means that shit. He's doing that shit like he's saying like,
And that right there.
yeah, this is for you, mama. Yeah, yeah. He means that shit.
That's-
Shout out to Hammer, man, for fucking being bold and brave. You know what I'm saying? Stuff your goddamn shit with a sock and fucking go out there and pumps in a bump, man. Fucking shout out to Hammer.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
There's
I
that.
I thought it was funny, and I just felt like, if you don't subscribe to our channel, you are that guy.
yep.
Or you're that girl.
That little jiggle at the end. That's
yeah.
you.
That little jiggle at the end.
That's
See,
you.
I could have done without that.
I'm just saying.
I
That's
wasn't
what you are if you don't.
pay attention
Don't
to
be
that. That's crazy.
So I have a question,
The
guys.
jiggle at the end is crazy.
Just saying. It's there.
All right.
What made you guys hip hop horny this week?
Ooh, that is a beautiful, beautiful question. Because I hip hop masturbated a couple times today.
You did?
Yeah. I am so hip hop horny. and I have been so hip hop horny today that it has been completely insane.
Yeah.
By the way, we're gonna have these shirts ready soon, and they're gonna say "I'm hip hop horny."
Yes. Straight across the back.
Yeah. So a lot of things happening. I don't know where you're going with this, but I feel like you want me to spill the beans.
I just, you know, I was just asking.
Because that's what made me all crazy today.
I don't think we should just quite yet.
Okay. It's hard to hold back though when you're horny like this. When you're hip hop horny like this, it's hard to fucking hold back.
But you know, divulging into hip hop and making things happen and moving and shaking, that's what makes you hip hop horny.
Made me very hip hop horny because there's some amazing people out there, and I love the creative process. I love the music. I love the culture, and so yeah, man, I'm still hip hop horny right now.
Fabulous.
Right fucking now.
What about you, Swipe?
And why is there so much space in between me and you keep getting closer and closer over there? That's crazy. You don't even know how to like, okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but you can't be doing that.
There is enough of me to go around, okay?
No,
what the fuck's
man,
going on, all right?
I'm just saying. So what made you hip hop horny today?
I think the fact that I'm being a little more creative with writing and shit.
That's what's up.
So, you know, feeling motivated.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to our engineer. He no horns, no nothing. He ain't like no applause, no shout out to you for being hip hop horny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The creator of hip hop horny.
Yeah, sensational.
Sensational.
Yeah.
He is the creator of hip hop horny.
Yeah.
So what about you?
A combination of what you two said, like being in the mix of a lot of different things we have in the works, you know, and being able to have a creative outlet, the Super Bowl debate shit that's going on, and really being immersed in the culture.
Right.
It's been live in full effect this week.
You know what'll make you lose a hip hop boner?
Uh-oh.
When you lose when the fastest way to lose a hip hop boner is when we lose somebody in hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we lose somebody in hip hop, you kind of like get a little ED.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so
A little hip hop ED.
let me ask
Can't get it up.
this. So of course, you know, you're talking about Rich
Homie Quan.
But-
and we also lost James Earl Jones.
right? And Frankie Beverly.
And Frankie Beverly.
And you know, there's lots of samples coming from him.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure somebody sampled James Earl Jones.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. But just black culture in general is, I mean, that's motherfucking Darth Vader, Mufasa, like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, we might have seen that one coming. How old was he? Like 99 or some shit?
I want to say 97, but I
He
don't.
was like 93, I think.
Okay.
I mean, that's a great life.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
To, and
Oh,
to
yeah.
be rich on top of that, like,
Yeah.
that's a great life, man.
And then
God bless him.
Frankie was 77, I believe.
Great life?
But you know what that kind of, I don't know, like, certain people are like parts of your life. Like you go to a
Memories.
barbecue, you know, right? Like, you know, and it's just like, wow, they died. Like that's, I don't even, like, the human part of that person is kind of not a thing to you because you just really look at them like, you know, their catalog, you know, that part of them. And it's just
Right.
like, damn, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And then it's even crazier to be 34 and pass away. You know, I joke a lot about shit, but, you know, I just, it's terrible when all of these things happen. We've lost so many, excuse me, we've lost so many people within hip hop, man. That's like, I was talking to someone the other day or last week, and it's just like, we'll never be able to see what their real potential would have been, or what they really would have become. Like when you think of a Tupac or Nipsey Hussle or Biggie, yeah, he's only got 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? Only 2 albums. Big L, you know what I'm saying?
Big L.
Shit.
Did Big L even have an album?
Shit, one.
What?
Yeah, and then when you think about like even Dave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was just starting to.
They just got their fucking masters to them, you know, to themselves. Like, yo, man, and you know, something like that. People don't even talk about that, but being like, imagine De La Soul fighting and struggling all these years because they weren't getting any of the money for this shit. They couldn't stream any of this shit, none of that shit. And right when they get it, one of the main guys passes away. Rest in peace, Dave. Now, when you receive something like that, Like the amount of pressure's off, the amount of creativity and inspiration that will come from that, because now you got your shit. You know what I'm saying? De La Soul will never be the same. You know what I mean?
Nope.
When you think about a Nipsey Hussle, god damn. You know, the things that he was working on, the things that he was doing, just incredible shit. We'll never be able to see what would have really happened, what would have come into fruition.
And his type of situation is even worse, because it's like he was a shining example of truly giving back to your community.
Right.
Like what it looks like if you don't do what everybody else does, is get money and run away and go somewhere else. If you try your hardest.
He didn't try, he did it.
He did. If you put your time and effort into making where you came from a better place, and then that's discouraging as fuck, because it's like, oh, well, look what he did and look what happened to him. Mm-hmm. And you could take it apart. You could dissect the shit out the situation. You could say, oh, he shouldn't have been picking that dude, or however the fuck you want to say it. But the point is, everybody's got a dude that, would have fell into that same scenario.
Right. Who's
not going to cuss a motherfucker out for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That could have been anybody, in that type of situation. You're successful in whatever, right? You got people that that have businesses in the hood. Like, let's say you got a funeral home and somebody is jealous of you because they got a funeral home and they don't want to see you shine.
That's weird that you would say funeral home.
Because I'm just thinking about like recent scenarios that happen to people that own shit in the hood, where it's like they say black people can't have shit, or you can't have a successful business in the hood because it's not gonna last, it's not gonna survive for 40,000 different reasons. And some of that shit comes from the fact that the crabs in the barrel mentality, which is so fucking real, But then it's like, when you're faced with those questions, when you're in the market for doing something, where would you want to put it? Like, would you want to invest in the neighborhood that you grew up if it's really ghetto? Like,
no.
And then, should I feel bad because I feel like that? Because I'm using my fucking brain and business sense. I want to be successful. No. I'm investing my time and money.
No.
I don't want to just throw my shit out the window.
Let's go on the chats, man. Anybody in the chats have a thought on that? You know what I mean? But on the other side of that, like, let's just think about not only what we are never going to be able to see and really blossom, but let's talk about these record companies having life insurance on these motherfuckers.
And is
that even ethical?
I was about to say, is that an ethical catch-22? Because this is my thing. If you are a business-minded person,
the moment I put life insurance on you guys might start dropping like flies.
I believe you.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe you, but being a person
I think they do a lot of research on the artists before they sign them.
They fucking do.
Yeah.
Because them motherfuckers ain't investing a quarter without knowing.
They already know, like, know, upon,
And then if to make it even more fucking diabolical.
Don't touch me.
Think about how, like, everything that artist gets from the label is itemized. You know what I'm saying? Fucking bottle of water, a tube of mascara, whatever the fuck it is. So it's like I invested in you for appearances to make you come over here and sign with me, because I already knew what the fuck was gonna happen to you, and every single dollar that I gave is coming back sevenfold.
But what if I have life insurance and the contract says I own all of your masters? You got massive songs, and I don't know. Let's just say, I don't know. Nachvino, I own all the masters to everything, and then you slipped and fall in the shower and hit your head and died. And then I don't want you to die, but I have the insurance, so I got to at least, I don't know, cash that check.
So one side of the spectrum is...
Why do you always keep talking on that side of the mic?
Because you keep making me move away from the goddamn...
boom.
And if I touch it, it's gonna move,
well,
and
no,
you're gonna cuss me out.
It's not. No.
So one side of the coin would be...
So now you're gonna talk to the edge of the mic, right? Jesus Christ. Can
one
we just pull it
side
together?
of the coin would be... Was he bogus for taking the life insurance policy in the first place? And the other side,
they write them up. They write them without their consent or anything.
Right. That's why I was going to ask.
But then, so that's the thing. Okay. And then if it's the family, let's say there's one person in whoever the celebrity's family is that's asking these questions.
Right.
What does this mean for us? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking all these questions, and let's say the person's like, oh yeah, well, we got a life insurance policy. They probably won't even say nothing, but I'm just saying. We got a life insurance policy that the company is the beneficiary for. Okay, well, how much are we getting? What do you mean?
Who's we?
The family. What do you mean? How much?
Then
are you
say
getting?
the family. Don't say we, because you're not in that.
Because I'm talking from the perspective of the family.
Okay, don't do that. Just say
So how much are we getting?
the family.
Nothing. You're not the beneficiary. Okay.
Yeah, you're not getting that damn thing.
Can we have money for the funeral? We don't have money.
No.
So is the record company wrong?
I mean, it's their money. I'm not in your pockets. I don't tell you how to spend your money.
That's the argument. So that's ethics versus morals. It's more ethics.
I'm a J person.
That's more ethics. Yeah.
I'm a J person millionaire who owns a company. I could care less. What do you mean?
So, but I'm asking, like, how would you feel? Like,
If I was a J person?
but is it bad business?
If I'm a J person, it's good business because I own the masters.
But is it bad business for the person who signed the artist who signed the contract? Are like if they
First of all, I think anybody that signs a contract right now, unless it's distribution or marketing, I think you're retarded.
who gives a fuck? That doesn't have any. That's apples and oranges. I'm talking about
no,
the
it's not.
scenario. Like, let's say I go into I'm the artist. I'm about to sign a contract. All right? I go in there with representation. So
Okay.
at this point, if I've signed a contract that says something about this fucking life insurance policy and all this kind of stuff, and my representative doesn't say anything,
You
what
might
the
be in
fuck?
cahoots.
That's a whole thing too.
You may be in cahoots. I'm not going to say all. I'm not going to make a blanket statement, but there are attorneys out there that are in cahoots with the.
But what?
You know, because if I'm look, let's be clear, because sometimes they'll say like, well, you know, you don't have an attorney. Oh, get Kowalski on the line. Oh no, that was racist.
Yeah,
right?
and
You know,
Kowalski in the back room and shit.
Yeah, he's
just
in the
waiting
back
for that
room.
light,
He's
that
like,
shit to light
he
up.
just happened to be in the fucking lobby.
Yeah.
You know, and he's up there, and he's just like, you want me to peruse that for you? Yeah.
That's all good. Sign that shit.
Yeah,
Get this
yeah.
nigga some Cristal. All
Yeah.
that. So, but seriously, aside from this shit, in your professional opinion,
Yeah.
do you think it's bad business practice to conduct business in such a way, or is it good business because I mean they be making so much money when
If I'm a
inevitable?
label.
Yeah, if you're a label.
If I'm a label, I'm running everything that I possibly can because that's just the nature of the animal. Like I'm in it to make money. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm an ethical label, I'm gonna make sure that the artist gets everything that they deserve. You would think like for instance, you would think that like Def Jam would not do shit to a motherfucker, and even from the beginning. LL Cool J just recently got all of his masters. You know what I'm saying? They had been holding them joints forever, but they allowed him to buy them back. But after all of these fucking years, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, from a business standpoint, if I'm just looking at the business aspect of it, yeah, man, I'm the label. I'm the one fronting the bill. I'm the motherfucker who's making sure your shit is everywhere and getting played everywhere. I got to get my money back.
Yeah.
Is it ethically wrong for me to take every goddamn penny? Yeah, but I'm in the business of business. You know what I mean? If you don't have your business in order, that is not my problem.
Right. Now, if they disclose that they have this life insurance policy, you think that's better?
First of all, if there's one label that wants to sign you and they want to put a life insurance policy on you, there's probably a whole line of labels that want to sign you that won't do that. You know what I mean? If you're worth that much money, if a label sees that you're worth a certain amount of money, you have to know that other people see it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've had this discussion even about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? If one person comes with $10 million, you have to know it's worth more than that, because that's just the bottom of the barrel of what they'll make and what they're even offering. So if 10 million, you could probably bet that it's probably worth 100 million, or you know what I'm saying, or 75, 80 million or something. You know what I mean? So the terrible thing is that a lot of people go into the music industry and then really it's all like dreams and everything. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to do this and do that, but they don't take care of the business aspect of it. And that's the terrible thing. And especially nowadays, we all walking around with computers in our back pockets and information is readily available, but a lot of motherfuckers don't do their due diligence. And you know, and it's unfortunate that happens and that motherfuckers get fucked out of their money and everything, but you have to look at yourself as a business.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of business, shout out to GNMC branding company. Not an official sponsor, but that's my nigga. So, you know.
Absolutely.
So go to their website, I believe it's gnmc.com, and buy his merch, man.
Yes.
On some real shit.
Or just Google it.
Or Google it. G&MC Branding Company.
So another question along the lines of that. What do you think about some of the younger people that are, now entering the entertainment business, that are coming from personal situations where, they're super poor, there's a lot of generational curses and things that they're running away from. Don't
matter.
They're extra eager to get away.
These kids nowadays are a lot smarter than motherfuckers give them credit as far as being internet savvy.
Yeah.
But they know jack shit about the business. And I would say to them, don't talk to your uncle or your auntie about it. Find somebody that really knows what the fuck they're talking about to help you and guide you. If not, do your due diligence. You got a computer in your back pocket, man. Google the shit you have a question about.
And then also too, I was watching something earlier, and it was a situation where
and listen to some older heads like myself.
That's viable.
We've been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids I was YOLO before that was even a fucking word. You know what I'm saying? But I'm paying the price for it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying monetarily. Money wise, yeah. Because I wasn't thinking about the money and shit at the time. I was just like, shit, buy that shit, spend that shit. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Another thing that I was thinking about is you have situations where let's say you're a singer, and then it's like you're a girl.
Singers get fucked too.
No,
like,
just hear me out. Just hear me out. Your mom's a hairdresser or whatever. She does your hair. Your cousin, is like really into fashion. Your cousin typically styles you. So, every time you have you have a close family friend that's like served as your manager. You got a little buzz, and now that person's considered like your road manager because you hired an actual professional manager. So you get an opportunity to do something big, and that gave you a huge buzz. So now you got a new single, and you're gonna have a video. And it's gonna be on MTV, so it's costing
MTV
more.
don't play music no more.
It's a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
So you got a bigger budget for your video, and then your manager says to you, "Well, we're looking for a certain kind of look, so we want to bring in a wardrobe and hair, from a Hollywood company or whatever, and we want to try a new look for this video." So you do it, and you are successful off of it, just like the manager said you would. But now your mom's pissed at you, your cousin's pissed because you didn't use your cousin's clothes and all this whole other shit. Like, what would you say to somebody who is, they're transcending where they started, and sometimes you gotta, do other things, make yourself a little bit more crispy. Like, I would want somebody to, if I'm the singer, I would want advice on how to have these conversations with my family members so they're not so fucking emotional and they understand that sometimes you gotta elevate, you gotta do different shit. Right.
Well, to answer your question, I'm gonna answer in a bunch of different ways. First and foremost, don't compromise what the fuck got you there. To me, don't compromise. You fall for one, you're gonna fall for many, many more, and it's gonna get much, much worse. If you have a family member that specializes in something, if your mom is a fucking hairdresser, well, then make her get on her due diligence too. You know what I'm saying? The people that you have around you, if they're working with, if they're working with you and they're good at a certain thing, well, then it's imperative that as if you grow, that they grow right along with you. And if they can't, then they need to step aside. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Step aside.
So in that particular scenario, have the manager say, okay, or say to the manager,
well, you should be having that convation with everybody in the beginning.
Right. Say, hey, we have a team. Yeah, we about to bring in some other motherfuckers. And I have these conversations
quite often about, hey, get motivated. You know what I'm saying? Be creative. Do some shit. Let's go. Because as we grow, you fucking need to grow with.
Yeah. Yeah, so instead of hiring outside, be like, well, what ideas that do you think the motherfuckers got that we can't accomplish?
Right.
Like, let's have a conversation about the vision.
Even equipment. If I have an engineer and we got equipment, he's got to learn. You know what I'm saying? He's got to learn because we're going to have bigger and better shit. Now, we may end up in a situation where there's multiple engineers, but I need that engineer because he knows how we supposed to sound. Only he knows better than the rest of them what I like per se, what you like per se, what Swipe God likes. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm just saying, and of course there'll be other motherfuckers, but I'm like to me, I'm like, yo, you in charge of that shit. Why are you talking to me? Go over there and handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't, then you need to fall back. But I don't want nobody to fall back. I want everybody to
Just
learn.
figure it out.
You know,
More
the
figure
fuck
it out and less fall back.
Well, yeah, more figuring out. There
and
you
no
go.
falling back. There you go.
Yeah, more figuring it out and less falling back. Yeah.
So, and then I think too, another piece of that should be, you know, as an artist, stop just letting motherfuckers do shit for you. Or I don't know, just let her figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that.
No, I mean, it's cool. Like, for instance, you can have, I can have Najrino as my manager, but the moment I hear something that's off kilter or not right, I need to have a talk with her. I need to have a talk and be like, yo, bro, I don't think that sounds right. You know what I'm saying? Or at least know your shit and then just hand that shit off to somebody else. And that way you know what they're talking about. You don't have to be in the room, but you know what they're talking about. And you trust that person to know what they're fucking talking about. And if you know, like, if I know what I'm talking about and I talk to you and I start hearing shit that I don't, that I know you don't know, I'm going to tell you. If we're in that situation, I'm going to tell you, you need to fucking brush up on some shit. Yeah. Because if I'm handing that key over to you, you need to know how to use that motherfucker and use it properly because I'm entrusting you with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you have a team, you need everybody to be on point, you know, and that's just, well, that's how I think, and I think that way because I've been in those situations before. I've been around that shit. I talk about it all the time about even when the talk of money, like, really is there, people fucking change quick, real fucking quick. You know, I was telling, excuse me, I was telling my son the other day, I was in a situation with Disney and Warner Brothers. There was a multi-million-dollar deal literally sitting on the fucking table, right? I walked away from the shit. It became stressful. It became fucked up for me. And these motherfuckers started acting weird as fuck. And I didn't want any part of it. They didn't get the deal, but they didn't need it. That would have been a shit show. It would have been fucked up. But I walked away from it. I was like, man, I'm like... I think it was like a stage mom situation. Yeah, it was real fucked up. And even another producer that was involved with it too was even being weirder. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got weird when that contract started.
They just smelled the blood in the water.
Man, look, it was crazy. And it became super stressful for me. So I stepped away from it. It ain't worth that much to me. You know what I mean? I'm of the adage and the thought of if you... it's like riding a bike. If you know what I mean. I know how to get to the money, so I can walk away from shit. Yeah. Especially if I know what my value is and I know what I'm worth, I can walk away from some shit. It may take me a little bit longer. Yeah. But I'll fucking get there. I promise you that.
I just be feeling bad though. You know, and we talk a lot about like, you know, some of these like drill situations where they, you know, you got one person that's taking care of their whole motherfucking family. And shit cool right now, you know, but then as soon as, you know, they pass away, if that's the outcome, it's like, it's a shit show. And then there's, you know, nobody's really saving up shit because I could just call them and get $10,000 right now for some shit. And that's what I'm counting on every fucking day or whenever I need some shit. So then when something happens, come time to pay for the funeral, hospital bills and all of that stuff, there's...
I have my finger up because I'm looking. If you're watching live on YouTube, you see that little red box. Tap it.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
It'll say subscribe to the channel. see, look. I'm gonna show you. Look here. Look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it will be there. Gotcha.
It's there right now. Okay. So when you see that little red box in the bottom that has a finger on
Smash it.
Hit that subscribe.
But you know, I just wish that there was more on the artists when they begin their journey and they you know they get a bit of a buzz. Okay, let's stop and let's make sure this shit is in order. You know what I'm saying? These are the concerns that I have. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck's gonna happen if something happens to me? Right. You know what I'm saying? And put people in place. You know, and that applies to everybody's real life also. Like, you know, we should all know that when we pass away, that there's gotta be beneficiaries or your shit's gotta be put in a trust, because if you have children and you leave your shit to your kids and they're of they're not of legal age, when you pass away, that shit goes into trust, and it's a whole thing. They're not gonna get it. There's a whole thing to get it early for them and all that.
From what I understand, there's like some shit going on with Rich homie Quan's estate right now.
I mean, usually it is.
Yeah, I mean, motherfucker, you have your shit in order.
Yeah, you gotta get your affairs in order. So, you know, I know a lot of people feel pressure to not come in that way because they're like, oh, if I do that, and
are we dropping knowledge?
We are. They probably feel like if I do that, they're not gonna fuck with me. But it's like
gems right now.
But it's like, do you really want your people to be in they're already usually fucked up. This gonna make it worse. That's
wow.
Absolutely bananas.
But while
that's a good point though.
He said he's dead. He don't give a fuck. But while you're alive, you should give a fuck that what happens to your legacy, or
just set it up.
Yeah, just set that shit up.
Set that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
I would even go so far as to say, if you're alive right now and you're not a rapper or something, man, go get some affairs in order just in case.
Yeah, and then
some life insurance.
It can be a very
jobs have life insurance.
They do, and it can be a very unconventional situation. So if you are in a situation where the people who are the next in line of, making sure your family is right. If they are, they're going to be overly emotional and not going to be able to think through shit, you can always assign.
I'm leaving everything to my dog.
You can assign someone to manage the situation. If it's somebody that you trust, they don't necessarily have to be your beneficiary, but they will be the ones to make those phone calls and get shit, shaken.
There's a lady who actually left, she was worth billions and left all of her money to her German Shepherd.
That happens a lot.
And only the offspring of that German Shepherd could inherit that money again. And it went on and on. And like, it's still going on to this day. Yep. But there's a whole documentary about it. Yeah. They found loopholes in it. So they make sure that the dog is with that lineage of that same dog is still being carried on. And that dog has to get treated like and whoever's taking the finest of the finest, but whoever's taking care of it is in charge of that bread.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that do that, honestly.
And they're only supposed to spend it on the dog, but next thing you know, the dog is shooting videos, the dog is having pool parties, the dog is doing all kind of shit.
Spend it on the own.
Yeah, the dog's got a couple Ferraris and Rolls Royces and shit.
Dogs be liking that shit.
They
but
like just to keep the shit on the up and up, they gotta ride the dog around.
Fuck it.
Come on,
Fido, let's ride.
We're having a fucking pool party. By the way, we're having a music video shoot too, and the dog's in the video. You know what I'm saying? He got a rock group. No, the dog had a fucking rock group.
The dog needs tattoos and studio time.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Fuck it. And the dog said, tattoos for everybody.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Shit, gifts for everybody. We're having the dog's birthday parties are insane.
We're using beluga caviar as ice cubes and shit.
Everybody gets crazy gift baskets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Air Bud was invited. Yeah, he died of cancer, but he's there in spirit.
That's crazy.
The lady and the tramp. Yeah. Shout out to the tramp.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I ain't talking about the ex.
He said hooch.
And I ain't talking about your ex. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the tramp. Cujo was there. Foaming at the mouth.
Laughing.
You know what I'm saying? Old Yeller was there. Foaming at the mouth.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Old Yeller just
What's the beer dog's name? Spud McKenzie. He's been dead a long time. You know what I mean? They had his hologram.
Brian Griffin was definitely there.
Yes. He brought the cocaine.
He brought the cocaine.
He definitely did.
The cocaine.
And the dog from Paradise PD.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but cool.
That dog does a lot of drugs.
All right. Well, anything else we want to talk about? There's a lot of shit.
There is a lot of shit.
There's more things we could be talking about.
Yeah.
There's something really dope we could be talking about.
I mean, I feel like if you want to talk about...
Oh, shit, I'm hip-hop horny again. There's something dope we can be talking about. But before we do that...
Oh, Eminem dropped Deluxe.
Eminem dropped a new album, but whatever. But what's really, really, really something that needs to be said is don't be that fucking guy. Do not be that guy. Subscribe to the channel at Unwrap. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, you see that little red box in the corner? Click that motherfucker and just hit the subscribe.
And if you don't click the red box,
you are that guy.
You are the jiggle at the end.
I didn't say that.
I did.
But,
don't be the jiggle.
You know who you are. But hit that subscribe, man. It's real simple. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that subscribe. If you are on Rumble, for Christ's sake, we've been working on this channel for a minute on Rumble, man. Hit the follow. We got shout out to all the 15 people in Rumble right now watching.
What
Shout out to
up?
y'all. My God, this is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing, man. But
Organic noise.
nah, fuck our organic noise. There we go. Shout out to everybody on Rumble watching, man. Hit that follow. We got more to come. We got so many things happening for this channel right
Yes, we do.
now. Speaking of things that we have happening, I want to see how excited you and how hip hop horny you are.
I don't want to talk about it though yet.
You don't want to talk about it yet?
Uh-uh.
All right, so we'll leave that one. The cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That's the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Ooh, dun 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 dun.
Just know it's gonna blow your shit back.
We got some amazing shit coming up. Boy, things are in the works. We have some amazing shows coming up. Matter of fact, next week should be very controversial.
Yeah.
Because once again, next week, we are going to have back Dr. Cologne.
Yes.
Sensation.
Yes.
And why are you so far away from the mic? I don't understand this.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm very
out Dr. Cologne.
interested to know how this time around he's going to deal with or handle, however you want to say it, the space in between, his point of view and the reception.
Well, he's doing the show to talk about the new release of his documentary. I believe it's called The Latin Breakdown, which has caused quite a bit of stir and
Just
controversy from the
yes.
first documentary. But
Yeah.
apparently this time around, he's taking a even deeper dive.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
So that ought to be very interesting.
yes, and it's artistic license. You know what I'm saying? It's his point of view. I mean, at the end
But
of the day,
he does have his doctorate in history and
he does.
and
But the issue is
I forget the other one.
he's vetted, and like people are still like he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
That's crazy.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's putting out hella situations where he's like illustrating his point. He's making his points, he's illustrating his points, and niggas is still like, fuck that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right.
So I mean, it's frustrating, So
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
see. I got a lot of faith in him. Hopefully, he'll handle it well, and
But I'm excited for him. Though.
I'm excited for the naysayers.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the FBAs to jump in the comments. I'm excited to see what the fuck is going to happen.
Yeah.
And even more crazy, how he handles it. Because, like I told him, we don't have no dog in this fight.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have zero dog in this fight.
Yeah.
We're going to look at both sides for whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have my opinion about things. You have your opinion about things. I see things from my perspective, from being a contributor and an employee, if you will, of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And so I have my opinion. I've been around for a minute, and I think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to certain things. And so I'm really interested to hear where he's going to stand on this. How, he's going to stand on this, because he's going like all bets are off on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm excited for him because he's been working on it, you know what I'm saying, for a while. He actually, the last time when we were talking to him, he was in the creation stages of this.
Right.
So it's done, it's ready. Congratulations to him for doing that.
Shout out to Dr. Cologne.
Yeah.
And the completion. By the way, that documentary will drop on the 21st, and we're gonna have a screening of it as well, and we're gonna have our own panel.
Yeah.
To talk about it, and there's gonna be pros, there's gonna be cons, there might even be some indifference. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if all of you agree, but I appreciate the space to even have these conversations about it. You know what I mean? Like this is always pushing the culture forward because there's more content.
Yeah.
Different point of views.
Oh no, we're doing a damn thing.
Let's fucking
And
go.
again, there's so much more in store.
Yes.
We've got so many more great interviews coming this month, next month, the month after that. You people that have been with us from the beginning, you watch how this channel has been growing, and it ain't doing nothing but growing even more. So once again, hit that like and subscribe. We ain't gonna yell at you no more, I don't think. We're gonna try not to.
At least not for the
gonna
rest of this
try.
episode.
Not gonna try. I'm gonna do my best
But
not
next
to yell.
week when we have to have the same fucking conversation, it's going down.
Yeah. There's
We
no
can do
reason
this
for
the
it.
easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
Word.
Straight
There's
up.
no reason for you on if you're watching on Rumble.
Hashtag Freeze
just to
Johnson.
hit the follow. It's
Just
a
push the
little circle.
motherfucking
Just
button.
click on
Just
it. I mean,
push
like that's,
so
it takes
dumb.
all
The
of
button.
a couple of seconds.
Yes.
If you're on Facebook, just go on YouTube and subscribe.
Just do it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Just do
Watch
it.
us grow. Be a part of the growth. Be
Yes.
that fly on the wall that's like, man, I've been watching them from the beginning. Understand and know who these people are. Understand and know who Heat Detective is. Understand and know who Naj Vino is. Understand and know who Swipe God the Engineer, a.k.a. Beat It by Bonzo. Understand who Ill For Real is. You know what I'm saying? Understand Whoop-de-Whoop. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on Whoop-de-Whoop. Understand the Trust Tree. By the way, congratulations on that show. You did an amazing job this Tuesday that just passed when you interviewed your mom. It was one of the funniest shits I've ever seen. Your mom's a hell of a fucking woman. And we all say that kind of shit when it's not our mom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Good, yeah. But it was dope. It was a really dope show. I watched it again last night, and I laughed my ass off, and I was still in tears watching it again. I was like, fuck.
My mom is definitely a hoot. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
And we got a great Tuesday coming up because there's somebody that's going to be on the show that may surprise a few people.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be very interesting. And I heard that there's bets on when he's going to cry.
I feel like I'm getting like a menacing reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just out here trying to like punch people in the soul and make them cry. Like
Nah, but there's a ongoing bet, and I hear that the pot has gotten pretty fucking big.
yeah,
I hear the pot's gotten pretty fucking big.
yeah. Well, okay. Speaking of,
I feel like he's gonna cry.
I don't know. And I don't want to seem like I have a dog in that fight, so I'm not even gonna say shit. If he don't, he don't. If he do, but I do want to say something though, and
I want to say it for you real quick. If you're on Rumble right now, hit that follow. Also, too, if you're on YouTube and you just happen to fucking stumble across our page, hit the fucking subscribe. We are dope as fuck, I promise you. And on top of that, if you're watching on Facebook, we love you on Facebook. That's why we still stream there, but we need you to hop over to YouTube and hit the subscribe. And if you are on Facebook and you also happen to have a Rumble channel, take your ass on over to Rumble and follow.
Sensational.
Okay, you were saying?
Yeah. So I found this old ass notebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had this notebook when we first started doing this shit.
Right.
And this first entry in this notebook is from April 29th of 2022. So we started out on Instagram Live, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, what a shit show.
damn, I was just about to say it was a little bit of a shit show. That's
Yeah,
funny.
What a shit show. That's why I don't count them.
Yeah.
I don't count none of that.
But you're just gonna have to sit through this and listen to it. I mean, it was one thing, right? Mm-hmm. There was a bunch of shit going on. You know, we had just really started. We was working out the kinks. We had a lot of drinking going on, and the focus wasn't completely there. But it's 2024, right? So we're going on 3 years, and
Don't count the first year.
okay, so fuck it, we're going on 2 years.
Yeah.
One imaginary year. We got this.
Mm-hmm.
We got
What's this?
We got Unwrap,
The podcast.
the podcast. We got Dish Soap,
This soap.
We got
That's for the what is it?
ASMR.
Yeah, that's just a lot of splash and bubbles and coconut oil and dishes.
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And hands making all kinds of weird sexual noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna massage your soul. That's what I'm trying to do in that show.
Word.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Motherfucking
Sports how you
podcast.
supposed to get it, dummy.
Absolutely.
Can you hit that whoop-de-whoop real quick? No, not that.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Not that.
God damn it.
Whoop-de-whoop sports. Dummy.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that is dope.
The check-in,
The check-in.
And-
Dope. That's my favorite.
and then coming around the bend, we got the trust tree.
The trust tree.
So that's 7 goddamn shows.
Right. What else we got coming? All Diddy.
Lots of different things.
Like?
We're working on a game show.
Yes.
We're working on a.
By the way, the game show is going to be fire as fuck.
Yes. We're working on a specialty game night with the whole Unwrap crew. That,
And we're going to take on all challengers.
that's going to be a Rumble exclusive.
Yeah.
We're working on Unwrap by Fireside.
Yes.
We have just so much shit.
Are we gonna be taking Unwrap on the road?
We are working on taking Unwrap and the Trust Tree and Whoopty Whoop on the road.
And the check-in.
And the check-in, sorry. But I said all that to say that look at how fucking far we came in such a small fucking amount of time.
You're welcome.
And we always say,
You're welcome.
oh, you know, the Unwrap team this, the Unwrap team that. And you are an asshole. Don't get it twisted.
You're welcome.
But look at what you started. And I said all that to say that all of us are different, you know, age ranges, slightly. But isn't it fucking refreshing that we have something that we can use to as a creative outlet, but we also have something where we can see motherfuckers who look just like us appreciating it just like we do. It's like a safe space for hip hop and creativity. There's so much bullshit that you can see on these platforms regarding hip hop.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like
True
the
indeed.
narrative is being controlled by people that ain't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different facets of hip hop, not just Chicago, but Chicago, where it's not being represented the way it truly is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just, it's so much fuck shit. And it's like being a part of this, and it's, you know, we cuss and we act stupid and shit like that, but
We drop gems.
we drop gems. And there's like so much real, unadulterated, creative fucking juice coming out of
all Diddy.
like branches like a motherfucker. Like we got all kind of 7 motherfucking shows. Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's people who create YouTube channels every other hour, and they ain't doing the shit past
Every day.
Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Every day there's 10 million channels that start up every day.
Yes, and every day people
about
on
that.
this team sacrifice all type of shit to make this shit happen.
And let me piggyback off that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything that you're saying, and I joke around a lot, but a lot of this couldn't have been done without you guys. And I tell you guys all the time that I appreciate you guys, and I want that to be known publicly to everybody that I appreciate the fuck out of my team. Our team. My bad. I had a little G moment right there.
After all, it
You
is
know
your
what I'm saying?
platform. You know.
Yeah, it is. I gotta say that. And remember that when you go over there sitting there being a smart ass, when you get that paper check that I write out of that little, you know, old school, you know what I'm saying? And
Where you gotta do like this?
yeah, I'm like, how much did you put the time clock? You know what I'm saying?
Clock is crazy.
An old time clock too with the paper. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? And if those numbers is
nuts.
off and they fuck around and like you ain't getting paid, but that's it. You know what I mean? But no, I really do
Damn.
appreciate everybody, and you know what it is, man. This is Unwrapped, man. Can we get some outro music unless somebody else got some shit to
also,
say?
before we get the outro music, what about all of? It's a lot of people that fuck with us the long
Yeah,
way.
shout out to everybody
Yes.
that fucks with us. And you know what? Real quick, like, let me just say this. You know, that sometimes when we walk around doing this shit a little blindly, sometimes we don't really think that we're appreciated and shit. And I'm going to end this by saying, I was on the phone all day today, and it made me overly hip-hop horny. But the thing that really struck me the most is the motherfuckers that fuck with us.
And that was everybody.
Everybody. Shout out to everybody that I spoke to on the phone today, man. Jesus Christ.
There was people that wouldn't even let the questions come out.
Yeah.
They heard
They said
that it was us,
We in.
and we trying to do some
We
shit.
in. We in. Like, I couldn't even get the whole fucking question out. And they was like, yo, it don't matter. Whatever. We fuck with you like that. So no matter what you doing, we in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that shit had me on cloud motherfucking 9 because
'Cause we
I've been doing this shit
Chicago's
for a
number one
long
hip-hop
time. And I know
podcast.
people at times that you've been around. You guys have been at places and sometimes people say stuff, you know, like, you guys are dope and this and this and that. And I fuck with y'all. And you hear it so much and sometimes we forget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or sometimes we feel like we're not appreciated. Sometimes we feel like we're doing all this work for fucking nothing. But goddamn,
Yeah.
them phone calls today and them text messages today, man, meant every goddamn thing. And it just solidified and put everything in stone to me that we are doing the right thing.
Yes.
And I promise you when I say we the coldest motherfuckers in the goddamn city, I
this day.
mean it.
And we are the coldest
to this
podcast
day.
because we work fucking hard. We earn that shit.
Yeah.
But y'all are the wind beneath our wings. That's for sure.
Come on, cut that shit out. Don't
They are.
The wings
They are.
the wind beneath our wings.
Straight up.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
we could be sitting here
All
doing
those
this shit with each other.
Beautiful fucking things you just said, and then you're gonna the wind beneath
They are. Somebody put cue up Barbara Streisand, goddammit.
No, man, we ain't doing none of that shit. Give me some great outro music.
Woo!
Can I get some juice on that? Can I get some juice on that? Shout out to Juice, MC Juice.
Hola.
Yeah.
Wherever you
Shout out to PBE Mexico.
Yes.
Salute. Shout out to Skid Rock. Shout out to Bob Rock. Goddamn. Shout out to Il Gordon. Shout out to the KRA.
Misfit.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Misfit. You already know. Get the goddamn clothes, boy. Get the brand. You know, I can say a whole lot more names, man. Tony Baines. Baines God. Shout out Tony Baines. Yo, if I say any more, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I'm gonna fucking spill the goddamn beans. And I ain't finna do that right now.
No spill beans.
Yeah. You know what it is, boy? This has been a rap, baby.
Rap, baby.
Go ahead, take us out then. Take us out then. Take us out then.
Yeah. Y'all tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We on 8:30, Chicago's #1 hip hop podcast. Unwrap. Get into it.
To this day.
You fucking dummies. Yeah. Oh shit! Real quick, look. Oh. Shout out E. Johnson. He been with us from day motherfucking one. Let's go. That shit got me. That just gave me goosebumps, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to E. Johnson, man. This motherfucker been watching us since day one when nobody was watching. He was watching.
Yep.
To this day.
Loyal.
To this day.
That's what I'm talking about.
To this day.
Boy, I tried to tell him don't get me started, but they did. I tried to tell him not to fuck with the kid. You see what I'm doing? You see the fucking team? Fucking around, we do the shit, murder mean. Murder, you know what I mean? Leave you laid out in the street, body green. No, I'm just playing. You know what it is, boy. We be back at it like crack addicts next motherfucking Friday. Shout out to E. Johnson. Shout out to everybody that's fucking with us. Shout out to everybody that don't fuck with us, that's gonna start fucking with us. Shout out to you motherfuckers that don't fuck with us. Guess what? You fuck with us by not fucking with us. Alright? With that being said, hit that like and subscribe. If you on Rumble, hit that motherfucking follow. If you on motherfucking Facebook, get your ass over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe. And once again, before we go, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Look at his
Don't
face.
be that guy.
His face is so serious.
Hit that motherfucker subscribe. Woo! Boy. Don't make me do the pumps and the bump. Boy. Stop playing. I ain't never been that guy. Don't be that guy. Hit that subscribe, man. We'll see you motherfuckers next Friday. We about this bitch. Shout out E. Johnson on day one. We out this bitch, man. See y'all next Friday, 8:30. You know what it is, man. This has been Unwrapped, baby.